Live today, this is Chuck Reynolds on CNN, live report. We have one of the few remaining members of the Donner Party. Yes, the Donner Party. The famous families to travel the Oregon Trail. Yes, the Oregon Trail. And here he is. Hello, James. Go. My name is James. Hello, James.
Hello, James.
You're James. Yeah, I'm James.
The worst part about the whole situation was seeing your friends and family die before your very eyes. Just dead.
Dead.
Yeah.
Well, being in the situation that you needed to survive, did you feel any remorse for the dead, or it was just like an opportunity to eat? You know, so that's a lovely ring on your finger. Who's it from?
Oh, thanks. My wife that passed away.
Oh,
Alder Creek, where all of us were. My friend's wagon that we were riding in, the axle broke off, and so we were stranded out on Alder Creek, and we ran out of food, and she died. So I refused to eat my wife. Like I wouldn't do it. Like none of us did. We buried her.
What exactly killed your expedition? Was it the cold, the lack of supplies, the lack of medicine?
Well, there wasn't very much medicine at the time, and the food supply obviously ran out because there's about 80 of us, like for just a little bit amount of supplies, and the cold really did a big part on wiping my party out clean. It's just all the frostbite and just like the pneumonia, all that. It killed everybody.
We're on the very outreach of Alter Lake, and you said, James, this is where you buried your wife?
Yes, right here. This is where we buried my wife when she passed.
Now tell me, do you ever visit this actual gravesite, or did you make a grave like in a city that would suit it a little better?
Well, I didn't make one in a city. This is it right here. This is probably the second time I visited it.
You know, I have to tell you, James, it looks really tough out here. This is the Wild West. This is the Oregon trails.
No toilets, no nothing. This is it right here.
I see. And you said that this is about where you crashed the first time.
Yeah, this is where we broke the axle on the wagon, trying to go up the hill.
Is this the axle right here?
No, that's not the axle. That's just I don't know what that is, actually.
It could have been.
This is the axle.
Could have been something else. Tremendous.
It's still here.
Just history, just laying around. This is crazy.
Yep. We couldn't fix it either. We didn't have the tools to fix it, so
well,
pretty much had a wagon with missing wheels.
I have to ask. You know, part of my job. Are you hunted still by eating your fellow members of your expedition, which you led?
I definitely feel guilty, but it was survival. Like I had to do what I had to do, and I did it. So I do feel kind of ruthless, but I guess it'll pass.
Tell me, do you lose your humanity when you do these types of things? Does the human turn back into the creature?
I've only done it one time. That was on the trail. Like I don't do it anymore.
The legendary leader of the Donner Party, James Donner. Thank you once again. It's been such a pleasure to meet you, to have this interview, to get this one-on-one, just to get the America and the world in on the tragedies of the Oregon Trail. This is CNN.
This is CNN.
Camera out of my face! The camera out of my face!
James, wait! James!
The camera out of my face!
James!
The camera out of my face! James! The camera out of my face! Right now. Oh, no, James, no! No, James! No, James, no! No, James, stop it!
James!
James! James! James!